So good morning students, myself Mahendra Sani, faculty from Civil Engineering Department. Today I will teach you the important subject of civil engineering which lie in 6th semester BTech. Okay, and the topic of discussion is under subject wind and seismic analysis. Okay, so today we are going to discuss different discussions about the different codes used in earthquake engineering, okay, regarding earthquake resistance structure. While designing a earthquake resistance structure, some codes we have to use for designing, okay, among which several codes we are seeing here. Okay, so one of them is IS 1893 verse 1984. Okay, so publication year is 1984. So criteria for earthquake resistance design of a structure. This is the code in which various design aspects are given as per Indian standards. This standard deals with earthquake resistant design of structures and is applicable to buildings. Okay, where it is used for buildings, elevated structures, bridges, dams, etc. Some similar other structures. Okay. According to this, the country is divided into 5 seismic zones based on their seismic intensity. Okay, where seismic intensity is more, then it categorized into different zone. Okay, and simultaneously different seismic zones were distributed by frigate. Okay, in IS 1893, in this code was initially published. This its first publication came in the 1962. Okay, and recommendation for earthquake resistant design of structures. In this name, by this name, it was published. Recommendation for earthquake resistance design of structures, and then revised in 1966. It was further revised in 1966. Okay. Then after collecting additional seismic data in India and after getting more experience or knowledge, the standard was revised one after one. Means in 1970, another publication, another issue of this code was revised. In 1975, further revised, and lastly in 1984, it was finally revised. Okay, so these consecutive publication of these standards, it includes the earthquake of different parts of the country, such as Uttarkashi, Latur, Bhuj, and some other technological advancement and field. It contained all those things in this code, in this 1984 1984 code. Okay, all studies was collected, okay, and put in this code. Okay, the sectional committee decided to revise the standard into 5 parts which deals with different types of structures. Okay, further this code was classified in different groups, in different categories, different parts, such as part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay, so it was divided or standardized in 5 parts for different type of structures which deal with different types of structures. Okay, so in part first, what is given? So in part first, general provisions and buildings, it is given. Okay, and in part 2, liquid retaining tanks. Okay, such as different types of liquid storage tanks, their construction, their whatever tanks, whether it was elevated or ground supported, the liquid storage tank with retaining walls are put in this part of code. Means different types of tank, means ground tank, underground tank. Okay, and elevated tanks such as inch tank, circular type of tank, a rectangular type of tank, steel tank. Okay, RCC tank, different types of tanks. Their designing is given in this code, and in part third of this code, it is based on bridges, designing of bridges and retaining walls. Different types of bridges are used in the civil engineering field, such as elevated, such as culverts, bridges, road bridge, river bridge, okay, canal bridge, different types of bridge according to their load capacity, traffic movement, and all those parameters which affect the design philosophy. Okay, retaining wall. What is retaining wall? Retaining wall, in this retaining wall means the structure which retain the another thing to come or to force on the above another structure. Okay, so retain means to restrict. Okay, so retaining walls are RCC wall, which are designed as per part third. Okay, in part 4, what is given? Industrial structures including stack like structures. What are stack like structure? We will discuss in the code when we will study deep in the part 4. Okay, we will cover this thing, stack. In part 5, dams, designing of dams, different types of dams such as earthen dam, embankments, okay, artificial dams, gravity dams, all those dams and embankments, different types of embankments were included in this part 5. Okay, so this is about different parts of the specific code IS 1893. In next lecture, we will discuss one by one these parts in deep, and what are the main criteria for designing these structures given in these parts. We will discuss one by one. So keep watching this video further for more explanation about different types of code, wind and seismic analysis, different types of according to the shape of building, according to the land of the building, soil condition of the building. Okay, soil conditions. Okay, and we will also discuss all codes of regarding reinforced concrete structure, plain cement concrete structure, and other such as IS 456 2000, such as 1026 to 2009, which is the code for mixed design, which is our basic needs nowadays, through which we can construct the multi-story buildings, tall buildings in such a way. Okay, thank you. So we will discuss in next lecture. Thanks.